Hello, my name is VENNISSAH and I'm taking the course BTESL in Bachelor in Education TESL. I am in my semester 4 and I'm interviewing for my subject Second Language Acquisition. So, can you introduce yourself first?
Sure. My name is Mas Vidas. I'm from DGD. I'm currently in my fourth semester also. Um, yeah, I can speak more than one language, like four language for now.
Can you tell us what languages do you speak?
I speak Tamil for my first language. I also speak Malay, I speak Mandarin, and I speak English also.
So, how did you learn or acquire these languages?
For Tamil, it's household from parents. My parents teach me how to communicate in their language so that we can communicate easily in household. For English, I learned it through school and watching movie and stuff like that. For Malay, also same. I learned from school, from friends, from movie and all of those. For Chinese, also same. I went to kindergarten, also Chinese school. All the school I went also all of them are Chinese school. I learned it from friends, from teaching all those.
So, do you use all these languages regularly, or and in what situation do you use them?
I use this language, yeah, mostly like regularly. For my first language like Tamil, I use it in my household with my family, or sometimes meeting anyone like from relative like that. I also use my Tamil language. For Chinese, I talk with my Chinese friends, or talking with someone who doesn't speak any other language than Mandarin only. So I communicate with them with that language. For English, just normal like daily stuff. I talk with everyone in English. Malay also the same. I talk with everyone normally.
Oh, so do you find it easy to switch between languages?
From very beginning, it's kind of hard, but when I get used to it, yeah, it's kind of easy. But sometimes I will stubborn because when they talk in multi-language, I need to also catch up with them in the multi-language. So yeah, I stubborn a bit.
Oh, so what strategies help you the most in learning new languages?
The strategy is just I like opening up to people. I like talk to people a lot. So usually I just talk to my friends a lot in their languages. I use their languages. I learn from them also while talking. And another strategy is I watch TVs, dramas. I listen to songs also like that. So I also learn from that usually.
So have you ever struggled with learning a language? If so, how did you overcome it?
I did struggle learning Mandarin when I was young. When I was in secondary school, because Chinese is not something I always use when I was young. So it's a bit hard for me to learn it. It's also very nice for the teacher who can help me because I struggle a lot at time then. But I also try to learn myself by doing some my own exercises.
So next, what challenges did you face when acquiring a new language?
The challenges is like some new words like I don't usually use. Or suddenly I can hear from someone saying that word, I will go like, "Excuse me, I didn't understand what you're trying to say." So they have to help me to translate. That's are the challenges I face.
So what advice would you give to someone trying to learn multiple languages?
My advice is from my experience, I open up to people. That's way better to learn languages because if you open up to people, you talk to various people with very different languages. It's easy to more understand. Especially like in Malaysia, you can basically meet a lot of people with
Yes,
different
that's true.
languages.
So how has being multilingual impacted your personal or professional life?
It impacted me more, making more friends, and then it made me look different at other people because in other Indian they can speak Chinese. Wow, they're like very into me like that.
So have you ever experienced language interference where one language affects how you speak another?
Yeah, like all the time. Basically, when I switch languages, like when I talk to my Chinese friend, I use my Mandarin, and then I wanted to switch it to a different language with another friend. I stubborn, so I accidentally used Mandarin on them. They don't understand. Yeah, that's. that
So,
happens.
for the last question, what is your favorite language to speak and why?
My favorite language to speak is English. I like using English a lot because it's kind of easy for me to communicate with people who speak different languages.
So, thank you for contributing in my interview. Thank you. See you later. Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is VENNISSAH and I'm taking Bachelor in Education TESL. So today I'm gonna interview you about my subject, Second Language Acquisition, which is my assignment. So for the first question, can you introduce yourself and tell us what languages do you speak?
Okay. Waalaikumsalam and good morning to Miss Venissa. First, thank you for giving me this opportunity and for taking the time to interview me. My name is Nur Sushilawati. I am from Sarawak and currently I am studying at UITM Samarhan campus. Uh, to answer your question, I can speak four languages, which is Bahasa Melayu, our national language, English, Bahasa Iban, and Bahasa Dusun.
Okay, so that's great. So how did you first learn or acquire these languages?
I first learned Bahasa Melayu and English through school as they are part of the education system in Malaysia. I grew up speaking Bahasa Iban because my dad's family is Iban and it's used a lot in daily conversations with them. As for Bahasa Dusun, I learned it from my mom's side since my mom is Dusun and I have been exposed to it since I was young through family interactions.
So which language do you consider your first language and which ones did you acquire later?
I consider Bahasa Melayu as my first language because it's the main language I've used since childhood, both at home and in school. I acquired English later through formal education, and Bahasa Iban and Bahasa Dusun came naturally to me from family interactions, Iban from my dad's side and Dusun from my mom's side.
So do you find it easy to switch between languages? Why or why not?
I would say I find it quite easy to switch between languages, especially between Bahasa Melayu and English. However, I sometimes get confused between Bahasa Iban and Bahasa Dusun since both languages share similar sounds and certain words. So I occasionally mix them up with when speaking with my family.
Okay, so what strategies helped you the most in learning new languages?
For me, the strategies that help the most are listening and using the language in daily conversation. I also enjoy watching movies, listening to songs, and reading simple materials in that language because it helps me when it helps me learn new words and understand sentence structures naturally in English. Besides that, uh, I sometimes ask my friends and family if there are words in Bahasa Iban or Bahasa Dusun that I don't know, and they will explain the meaning to me.
Oh, that's some great strategies. So, have you ever struggled with learning a language? So, if so, how did you overcome it?
Of course, I struggle a lot, especially when learning Bahasa Dusun, because sometimes it made me feel like I wanted to cry, but I know I should not give up easily because I always remind myself that nothing in this world comes easy, right? Like I mentioned before, I often ask my friends and family if there there are words I don't know, and they will help to explain it to me, and I also practice pronouncing the words until I feel more confident.
Okay. So, how did you stay motivated to keep learning?
I stay motivated by reminding myself that learning languages is useful, especially for connecting connecting with more people and understanding different cultures. I also feel proud whenever I can speak comfortably or learn new words feeling pushes me so that feeling pushes me to keep going. Plus, my family and friends always support and encourage me, so it makes the learning process more fun and less stressful.
That's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. So, how has being multilingual impacted your personal or professional life?
Being multilingual has really helped me in my personal life. It makes it easier for me to communicate and connect with people from different backgrounds, especially here in Sarawak, where there are many languages and cultures. As a student, it also helps me when working on group projects and presentations since I can switch between languages depending on who I'm working with.
Okay, so for the last question, what is your favorite language to speak and why?
My favorite language to speak is English because it's very versatile and widely used, especially in university life. Most of my assignments, presentations, and even discussions with lecturers and classmates are in English. So, using it has really helped me become more confident and improve my communication skills.
Oh, that's very good reasoning. I think that's all for my interview today. Thank you for your contribution in my interview. See you later.
You're welcome.